I'm so excited today, so fired up, folks. I'm going to share with you today an opportunity that has truly changed my life and has truly changed the lives of so many others. You're going to get to hear some amazing success stories from the best people that I know of why they love senior life insurance companies so much.
So I just love senior life because of the opportunity that it brings to so many people. Especially for somebody like me, I've never made over $2,000 in a month before. And my first year I was able to make 6 figures. It's a blessing.
Oh my goodness, why do I love senior life? What's not to love? After being in business now for 17 years in the insurance industry, finding senior life, the culture, the people, the product, the camaraderie that we have here is second to none. I love senior life. This is where I want to be. This is where I'm going to be for a long time, for the rest of my life.
I love senior life because it's just, to me, it's like a franchise opportunity. It's just a very simple, easy system. Anyone can do it. I would say it's like instant cake mix. Just add water and you can make cake. It's just add the work and you can make $1 million in 5 years.
It's like family here. From day one, when I came to visit home office, you guys have all heard it before, I literally went back to work that next Monday of a career job of 16 years and resigned because it felt like home.
The culture, the culture, just how everybody is like a big family, right? So everybody just reaches down, pulls up, always feeding us with, better advice to become our better self.
What I love the most about senior life really is just the unity. Everybody coming together, whether you're known or unknown, you become known because they give you that 120% support. So, that's big in my eyes, and I'm pretty sure that should be big in anybody's vision. Rather than just being treated like a number, you're actually treated like a human being. That's very powerful to me.
I love senior life because of all the opportunities that it offers. Senior life basically gives you a go-get-it type of atmosphere. Like they just put the information out to you and it's yours for the taking. There is no limit to what you can possibly do with this opportunity.
At my previous opportunity, I was just stuck. There were so many people above me, I just had no opportunity to grow. And one thing I love so much about senior life, and I was told this when I first started, and they told me, Doug, this is a good or a bad thing. Depends on you, is you're gonna get paid what you're worth.
I saw that it was easily duplicatable and scalable here. Instead of having 20 different vendors for leads and 20 different carriers to write business with, it's one product, one e-app. Super duplicatable. If you've never worked in the industry, you can pick up an iPad and ask questions off that iPad, and now you're a licensed agent and you're ready to go in the field and help families.
How everything is really simplified and streamlined. When you look at Leads the Way, when you look at the platform that we have, from a holistic point of view, it's a no-brainer. We literally have the best opportunity, and I say that in the most unbiased way.
Where else can you go and talk to someone live who has just called in off a TV commercial? That's your inventory. I've never gotten anything less than 20 leads a week.
You don't have to wait. So when someone calls a commercial and you have it right there on hand.
When you come to this business, if you think the first year is good, the second year is great, wait for the next few months, next few years. If you're happy at the beginning, you're gonna be happier. And every year is getting better and better and better. You can go on.
No matter where you're located, we have leads available. So there's direct mail leads, there's Facebook leads, there's live transfers. There's an app that has leads available 24 hours a day. You can go on there and purchase leads.
Leads the Way is just, amazing. It's like the Uber of final expense leads. As soon as somebody requests information, you have a notification that pops up on your phone and you can buy it and sell a policy.
So the Slice app is, to me, it's an app that we created that took all the complicated insurance stuff and got rid of it.
Like if you're brand new, if you own an iPad, or if you can go out and purchase an iPad and read questions off an iPad, you can go out and help families.
With any system that you have, you need to have a really good lead program, because if you don't have people to talk to, it's going to be really, really hard to make sales. And so I would never have been able to write, you know, $30,000 in production without leads. The leads the way is my best friend.
You know, I started this business 17 years ago, the insurance business, and I did everything in paper. Not only did it in paper, but when you're writing an application, if you make mistakes, you send it into the company, then they'll send it back to you because you made a mistake and you have to initial all that stuff. Slice is dummy proof. We are able to take a client into the Slice application. Within 10 minutes, you put all the information, all the data for that client. You're able to rate that client to see where they qualify. You're able to show them what product they can take immediately. And you're able to submit that to the company immediately by a push of a button.
You know, Leads Away is a great tool. The thing I like about that is how duplicatable it is. And if someone said, listen, Dave, here's the keys to the shop, here's our checkbook, I need you to create a better lead, I would not be able to figure out how to create a better lead. To be able to be in Brazil on top of a mountain or something, or on an island or a bamboo hut in the middle of nowhere, and get a notification right on your phone, take that notification, call that person up, hey, how you doing? My name is David from Senior Life Insurance Company, how can I help you today? And make that sale. I don't think there's any better freedom, right? Because that's what that becomes is freedom. You know, I don't think there's a better example of freedom than that in this industry.
Senior Life has come a long way as far as technology because it's all about efficiency. How can I get the highest and most use out of one person in a short amount of time?
The fact that no one has control over what I'm making except for me, that's huge. And it's so simple to move up. Like it's a no-brainer. It doesn't even make sense.
Sometimes when I think about incentive trips, I honestly say, is this for real? Because they make it so achievable that you can't help but make the trip.
That's another fantastic thing I said every day. And also now it's become so much in my head. Not only I got a free trip, and I get paid too when I get there.
And then even the cash bonus. I mean, it's like, wow, who wouldn't want this? Who can't do this?
We get to actually bring our families who have also sacrificed to allow us to work throughout the year. To bring them in with our business family, and we all just get together and have fun. And it's a great reward. We love it.
You get ready for the next one because it's just a great time. Everybody comes together. So those incentive trips, it's big.
So this jacket is really special to me. This jacket symbolizes that I've done what so few people have ever done, which is to stick it out with one company and make over $1 million. This jacket here proves that this system works.
One of the things that actually attracted me to Senior Life was, one, I read an article on Doug, you know, senior partner, and when I saw the Rolex, that's one of the main things that attracted me. I'm like, whoa, I said, yeah. The next conference, when they have to give them out, that's when I'm getting it. Bottom line, plain and simple. I could take this one off right now because I got to make room for it because it's coming.
I hear all these stories of people buying stock from, you know, companies that are privately held companies and become instant millionaires at some point when something changes. So I definitely want that to be my story. And, you know, seeing our growth, right? So who doesn't want to invest in a stock that's not open to the public of a company that's having that kind of growth? To have access to be able to purchase part of that, right? And what it does is all my hard work I put in, so I don't just get the advance payments, I don't just get the pay-throughs, I don't just get the renewals, I actually get part ownership of a company, right? So who doesn't want to own an insurance company that's growing as fast as it is?
Legacy, man. I've gone in and was able to, you know, help my clients get a $7,500 funeral down to a $4,000 funeral. Their products, you know, the fact that we have discounted high quality funeral merchandise, it's huge. I've experienced loss, you know, and it cost me 20 grand out of pocket. So knowing that we have this service, I mean, I have it, my kids have it, anyone near and dear to me, we have Senior Life because legacy is, you know, the big ticket that's gonna help people get buried at a fraction of the cost. So I love it.
Legacy assurance is like the icing on the cake when it comes to the Senior Life policies. I like to always tell my clients it's a living benefit. So usually with insurance, you only benefit after someone passes away, but with the legacy assurance, you get to benefit this while you're living. So I always explain, like, you know, it's just like going into one of our discount membership clubs and being able to shop and having all these different benefits that are accessible to you and your family while you're living.
The benefits that they have included into it, it works, because I know firsthand, because I used it. Also, the 24-hour doctors, that's like powerful too. That's a big deal. It stands out more than any other company, you know? So basically, yeah, no other company can really compare to Legacy, because no one has it where you have the caskets, we have the vault, we have the headstones. The price that they have, it's different, totally different from any price in the industry as far as the funeral homes, you know?
If you do not excel in this opportunity or with this company, it's because of yourself. There's no such thing as a race or a color or a gender or anything, because we have seen it happen in all ways. So yeah, if anything holds you back, it's yourself. It's nothing, like, you know, I don't know. Everything works here. Everything works. There's nothing that does not work here. If you follow the system and you do what it is that you're asked and just follow the leaders that was done, who did it before us, then you're good to go, pretty much.
If you don't make it, that's basically you standing in your own way, because it's there. It's there. You can give yourself a raise, it's there. So if you're not really climbing the mountains, it's because you don't want to.
If you just go to work, anybody can make the same type or have the same type of results, because it's equal opportunity here.
This is a place to be loved on, a place to be appreciated, a place where you feel like you're important. There's never a time where I don't feel special or important. There's never a time where I don't feel like I'm not needed, right? There's tons of agents, but I still feel value.
You're paid what you're worth. You know, you have the opportunity to go as high as you want.
You know, just being able to be part of something that's bigger than you, being a part of that vision to want to, you know, help change people's lives, I think is amazing.
It does not feel like it's, you know, this grandiose type of company. You feel like, oh, Ron, yeah, that's my boy. I text him the other day. You know, this is the type of relationship you grow. But you know, when you're coming from corporate America, it's like layers on top of layers, and you have to, you know, follow a certain chain of command just to speak, to even think about speaking to the CEO or, you know, to an RVP or whomever, right? With them, it's so personable.
I can call them or text them. You know, I've spent time with them. You know, I've gotten ideas, bounced things off of them, and you know, they've been a huge part of my journey this far. You know, if I have any needs or anything like that, you know, I can reach out to them. It just means that, like, they take pride in their agents, right? They take pride of everyone that is associated with Senior Life, and they're constantly striving to make it easier, more accessible, you know, more rewarding for us. And I love that. I love that they keep putting us first, you know, so it's great.
When I look at Ron Powell, I see greatness. All the excuses that I ever try to tell myself just go away when I look at that man, because, you know, he's just an amazing inspiration to me. And over the years, he's grown to be an amazing mentor, a great leader to me, but most importantly, he's been a great friend to me. And I just love working with that man every single day.
You know, there's been often times where I'm sitting and breaking bread with the Powell family, and you lose sight of the fact that this guy is who he is, that, you know, when you lose sight of the fact that this guy was a millionaire by the time he was 23, you lose sight of the fact that this guy bought his own insurance company at the age of 30 because he's so humble, he's so real, and he wants your success probably more than you want it for yourself and for your own family. That's real. Dealing with a person who's very humble. If you didn't know who Ron Powell really was, and you would never guess that this guy is the president of one of the largest final expense insurance companies in the nation. That's the type of relationship that I have with Ron. There's just no pressure. You know, it's when I'm sitting with Ron Powell, I feel like I'm sitting with one of my best friends and a guy who really wants to get to know how I'm doing and what can he do to help me get to where I want to be.
I mean, that is so awesome. And I even tell people this, it's like, Ron is so humble. You wouldn't even know he's the owner of the company unless he tells you, because he fits right in, you know, and plus he's been an agent for years. That is, I don't know, it's like no words to explain, to actually have the owner of the company sit with you, have dinner with you, and actually have a one-on-one with you. That makes you feel like you're important, you know? Like you mean something. You're not just an agent to him, but that means that he wants to see you grow in success, you know, to be successful also. And that means that he cares about your family.
They don't forget where they have come from, especially like Ron being an agent, you know, himself, you know, now to being owner, CEO of an insurance company, but he still never forgot where he's coming from and just strives to make things better as if he's still in the same shoes that we are in, working out there in the field, working out there, you know, on the phones, whatever it may be. So, and it's very much appreciative, you know, for them to still, you know, not just say, hey, okay, you know what, these guys are just working. Let's, you know, just let them do their thing. It's like, no, you know, they're working, let's reward them.
It means a lot. It does.
Doug Blake is a friend, a mentor, a brother, an individual that we talk 3, 4, 5 times a day. That's how close we are. He knows we're in this together. We communicate with each other in every aspect of the business and on a personal level. So definitely Doug Blake is a friend, a brother, a mentor, a coach, and someone that I'm very proud to be in business with.
Doug Blake is my bro. We have a chat, him, Kiki, and I. We're called the original TBG ladies. So it's like the three of us. He's literally one of the girls, so to speak, with us. So that's Doug Blake to me. He's like, he's a big brother, a mentor.
He keeps you focused, you know? Doug Blake is like a mega superhero to me.
So he's a hardworking guy. Okay, whatever he wants for himself, pretty much I can say he wants it for you as well.
And I know he has a very, very strong passion for everything he does with Senior Life. So even from day one, when he poured his energy into me, you know, it made me feel special, you know, because he didn't have to. He didn't know me. I didn't know him, but he still took the time out and did that.
So Doug Blake he's an amazing leader. He's an amazing friend. I really look at him as family. You know, anytime that I'm struggling or I'm doubting myself, like I know that I can reach out to Doug and he's gonna encourage me and he's gonna push me forward. And he's just an amazing mentor.
I feel that sense of belonging and a part of being here in the short time that I have been with Senior Life. And I know that's very important, that good culture, healthy, seeing people wanting to advance and generally taking an interest in seeing everybody want to win.
I'm just super grateful that my first company was Senior Life and my first manager was Doug Blake, because he's all about taking care of his people. He's been very generous with me. He's always there to help. Anytime I come up with an idea, he's like, how can I help? And you know, we don't work like he's my boss. Like, we work as a team, you know, and he always makes me feel like we're a team. He makes me feel like I'm an asset. And I'm super grateful because I hear a lot of stories from other companies and other IMOs and stuff, and I hear what people go through and you know, how they're burned, you know, and it's kind of tough sometimes when we get these broken agents that show up with their trust level so low because of what their upline did to them or because what the current company told them they were going to do and didn't do. So again, I'm just super grateful that I have someone like Doug Blake that really cares about his agents, that puts his agents first, and is always there to support me.
You know, it's good to be in business for yourself, but to not be by yourself. And I think that that's super important because I didn't know how to build a business when I got here, you know, and so just having that support is super essential to your success. And I'm very grateful that Senior Life, again, it's just being part of a company that wants to see you succeed, right? As bad as they want to succeed, they want to see you succeed. And I think that it's just amazing.
Take over the entire industry because we have the tools. We have the leadership. We have the structure to take over because we're not missing anything. Oh, but it's commission, 150%, you don't need it. But it's the product. We have the best product in the market. It's a complete takeover. And I'm telling you now, if you're watching this video and you're really looking for an incredible opportunity with a great company, you need to be part of this takeover because we are taking over. I'll tell you that much. So there's nothing missing. There's absolutely nothing missing. Product, we have it. Support, legacy, we have it. Commission, we have it. So what's the only thing missing? You.
My downline's everything. I mean, just really and truly, without my downline, I don't have a business, you know? So all my agents and all my managers, everybody that works with me, they're so important. Every single one of their efforts, every single policy that they write, you know, without them, there is no business. And I'm grateful and truly humbled and thankful that I have my entire downline. It's so important to follow the system. The reason being is success leaves trails, right? A long time ago, I realized something in life. And I realized that if you want to be successful, find somebody that is and do exactly what they did, you know? So when Robert or Ron says, Doug, here's the play, run this play, who am I to question it, you know? So it's just so important, and to do it every single day consistently, not just when you feel like it, but every single day. And I am who I am today because of the fact that I followed the system and I ran the play that Ron and Robert called. I hope you really enjoyed all these amazing success stories and are just as excited as I am. So if you like what you heard and you want to have an opportunity to share or be the next great success story here at Senior Life Insurance Company, get with the person that shared this video with you, and he or she can walk you through the next steps. I'll see you at the top.